handicap match between Rusev and R-Truth and Xavier Woods here. Quick note right before we start talking about the match itself, they ran a little Bo Dallas promo, and this was probably my favorite one so far, where they've got like the pregnancy test. That was ridiculous. So that put me in a good mood going into this, but the match ended up sucking, and it was as bad as I expected it to be, which is really a shame because they were doing pretty well for me here, and this is where they kind of just turned it over, did a 180, and started taking things the wrong way. Lana's getting into this habit now where she really milks her entrance, and that's perfectly fine because when she does the whole spinning around thing so people get a look at her body and stuff like that, it's so much better than when Rusev fucking comes out. And now that we've been doing this whole potato thing, I literally can only picture him as a fucking potato.
He's done. He's fucking. If this gets out, he's definitely done. Like, people are already like counting him out because he's like a ripoff of Kozlov or whatever. If this potato thing gets out, he's finished. No chance.
But it's like Lana comes out and it's like, you know, she's this stunning woman who's got these great legs and she's, you know, spinning around so you get a look at her body and everything like that. And then it's just like, oh, here's Rusev, and he just comes out full potato-y, and it's just his theme song is so like it just beats into your head. And we've been doing this
potatoes.
We've been doing this thing mostly off air, but we've been doing it on air too, of singing Rusev's theme as potato lyrics, and I have no idea when that's going to stop in my head, but now the lyrics that pop up in my head every time I'm doing that while I'm watching this guy who looks like a potato walk into the ring and I'm supposed to take him seriously is all just Rusev potato. Like, so I get taken out of the matches immediately when this happens. And so fans are chanting USA because there's a Vladimir Putin thing that they threw out there, which some people are upset about. I don't know why. It's wrestling. We do stupid crap like that all the time. R-Truth does we're not going to do the rap. We're going to dedicate this to America, and immediately gets his ass kicked. But poor Xavier Woods, he gets one kick, and he's done the entire match. How to fucking put that guy over, right? Jeez.
Potato strong.
Yeah.
Well, he also got rammed into the metal and took a big slam. It was a bit more than a kick.
Yeah, but the kick really put him out of it. I mean, that was just like the icing on the cake. But, man, that was just a terrible showing for Xavier Woods. And R-Truth to an extent, too. But these Rusev squashes, I've said it before, I'll say it again, they need more depth than just this stuff, or he's not going to go past being a potato to me. Sean?
Fucking pointless. Send him back to Toy Story.
Miguel?
It's interesting. I don't know what to say. I mean, it is what it is, you know.
Why go?
It was a squash match, which could have been on Raw. Did not need a pay-per-view spot. And as far as the quality of it goes, average squash match. It wasn't that exciting.
We should stop calling them squash matches.
Yeah, because it's a vegetable and it reminds me of potatoes.
Should it be a mash match?
Mash match. That's the same thing I was going to go with.
You know what?
Or is it a whipped match?
Or a
that
squash
does
mash.
That does remind me, though. I do get points for him being on pay-per-view, so it's a positive for me.
Yeah, the Rusev thing's going to pay off at the very beginning for that. He's going to have a lot of mash matches.
See, if I hadn't said squash show, it would have never been born.
Drew, your thoughts on the mash match?
Let's see. Well, it was a mash match. It was a squash, and I guess potato mash, and Rusev, Lana.
You're just saying words.
Yeah.
Rusev, ropes, attendance.
Where the fuck were the Usos?
What's the word? Tow truck.
Yeah.
Where is the Usos? That's what I want to know. They should have a match.
One of them just got married, so I think they're on their honeymoon as well.
Daniel Bryan lost a father, and he still appeared on Raw that night. They have no excuses. That does not mean Jay can't appear in a one-on-one match. Oh.
Thank you, JD.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'm done.
You're done before you started, kid.
Peyton.
It's a potato, it's a potato. Cut them into French fries. Yeah, you know, I really don't mind the squash matches or the mash matches. I could get in that habit. But they really need to hire some new black people for him to face, because it's been the same 3 over and over, and it's getting kind of old. That's the problem. If he faces someone besides R-Truth, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods, maybe it'll at least seem fresh. But at this point, that potato's starting to get a little spoiled. That
is a little weird. I didn't notice that until you just said that.
It's like, I don't mind him beating black people up, but it gets boring watching the same ones get beat up.
Miguel should stop.
All right, guys, tell us what you think of the potato match, and we're gonna move on to the Intercontinental title in the next segment.